Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. I'm so excited you're here. We're gonna get streaming here in about 2 or 3 minutes. Make sure to text your friends, tell them to get on the Nightcap with Nightcat YouTube channel. We've got such a great show coming up. If you would like to play Prize Pond when we play for a prize live on the show, the number to call is 601-557-CAT1. That's 601-557-2281. Just text your first name, and I might call you to win a prize a little bit later. 601-557-CAT1. We're going to get going here in just a couple of minutes. I'll see you in a second. Seven o'clock straight up on Wednesday, March 10th. Welcome to the Morning Meowncements on the Nightcap with Nightcat YouTube channel. I am your host, Nightcat, and I am so stinking excited that you're here. I want to shout out Lindy, Marissa, Andrea, and Katie, who are already over in the YouTube chat. If you'd like to get involved too, head over there or shoot me a text, 601-557-CAT1, 601-557-2281. Let me know how your day is going. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know if there are any issues. Let me know if there are any technical issues, because I'm pretty sure I tested everything this morning, and there's no reason the phone should not work. But you know how it goes. It should have worked yesterday too, but it is what it is. 601-557-CAT1. We're going to be playing Prize Pond for an actual prize in just a little bit. Just text your first name if I can call you here in probably like 10, 20 minutes, and you might play along. Okay. We've got a great show coming up for you. Lots of stuff happening in the news. I might have to cut a little bit early because I am going to be hosting Good Things Utah today. I'm filling in for Brian Carlson over on ABC4, Good Things Utah. That's like their midday lifestyle show. It is always so fun. I love filling in for their announcer spot over there. So make sure you tune into Channel 4. I think it starts, 9 o'clock, 9 to 11. It's a 2-hour show. It's going to be so fun. So I might have to jet just a little early for that, but we will get to Prize Pond. We've got the news. But before we get into any of that, it is Wednesday, which means we've got a brand new Nightcap with Nightcat coming out tomorrow. Or tonight, rather. Tonight at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And I wanted to show you just a little teaser, a little amuse-bouche of what's happening. My birthday is in about a week, and so my roommate insisted I open her present. And here's my reaction to it. My birthday is next Tuesday, March 16th. It's a big one. I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 30. You get to watch me open my birthday present. Ah! Are you serious? No, you didn't! I screamed like a child. She got me something that I have wanted for so long. And I mean, I knew I wanted it, but I didn't realize how much I wanted it until I tore off that wrapping paper last night. So that'll be tonight on Nightcap with Nightcat. I wish I could tell you, but I promise we're gonna do something special with that present tomorrow on Morning aMEOWncements. So watch Nightcap with Nightcat tonight and make sure to come back for the Morning aMEOWncements tomorrow, which means I think it's time to get into the litter box. The litter box is the part of the show, the litter box, oh my gosh, that's a nightcap thing. This is the Morning Mews. I don't know what time it is. Where am I? The Morning Mews is the part of the show where I go over today's top headlines so that you don't feel left behind when you get to work or school. I want to make sure that you're up to date on all the hot gossip. So let's get started then with Glee star Naya Rivera. It's just one of the saddest things. She played Santana on Glee. Last year she died while she was on a boating trip with her son. It was just her and her son. And what they think ended up happening is her son was swimming. The boat got carried away because there are, real strong winds on this lake. She got out to try to rescue him, got him back in the boat, and was just too tired to get back in herself, which was very, very, very sad and heartbreaking. And one of the cool things is that the Glee cast, most of them, excluding Leah Michelle, they were actually like at the lake having a memorial and when they found her, and they've been so supportive and so kind. And one of the things that happened afterward is that Ryan Murphy, the Glee creator / American Horror Story creator, American Crime Story, he's done a lot of stuff. He said, well, we're going to start a college fund for Naya Rivera's son, Josie. And we're going to make sure that just because his mom isn't here doesn't mean that he can't have all the opportunities that she would want him to have, which was great and beautiful. Well, this weekend, her dad, Naya Rivera's dad, was on Twitter, and he said, I have just got to say that Ryan Murphy claimed he was going to start a college fund. We haven't seen a penny. He hasn't called us at all in the slightest. And he even went so far as to say that back when Ryan Murphy was talking to the press while she was missing, before they even found her, Ryan Murphy was like, I've been in contact with the family. We're making sure that blah, blah, blah. And her dad's like, he never called us one time. He never called me once. I don't know anything about what's going on. So he's just like, listen, I'm not he basically said, I'm not in the market of making people look bad, but you should know what Ryan Murphy is doing because he's trying to capitalize on a real tragedy and he has no actual idea of following through on it. Ooh, he got tore up. Now, Ryan Murphy got onto Twitter and defended himself. He says, me and Brad Falchuk, who, like co-created everything together. Brad Falchuk and I are working with the executors of the estate, with the proper people to make sure that we get this college fund up and going. But that was July that all happened, and I just feel like it wouldn't take that long to open a bank account and dump some money in. You have so much money, Ryan Murphy. You could absolutely take care of that yourself. Just walk on down to your local credit union or bank, open an account, and put it in there. I don't know why we have to go through all this rigmarole of everything else, but I'm going to keep my eye on this because I've always had my suspicions that Ryan Murphy's a secret monster, even though Glee is lovely and American Horror Story is like one of my favorite shows of all time. Okay, we talked yesterday about Joe Biden's dogs. Joe Biden's dogs, Major, his 3-year-old German Shepherd, got into a little bit of an accident. He was surprised by a senior member of the security staff, of the security staff. And these dogs are like in a completely new place and not just like a new house, which is always hard for dogs anyway. They're surrounded by people that they don't know all the time, slinking in and out. Like they don't have any, privacy. So basically his Biden's press secretary, Jen Psaki, has come out and she's like, listen, the dog reacted in a way that caused a minor injury. We are working on it. They did announce that the dogs will be coming back. The White House said the dogs will be coming back soon. They just don't know when. And they would like to get some proper training for the dogs before that happens. Well, Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer, has a lot to say about this. He says that it's great the dogs are coming back and everything, but He says that the problem is not the dogs. The problem is with the humans in the White House. And he would like to go to the White House and he would like to train everyone there on how to properly interact with dogs. So he's putting himself forward. He's nominated himself as first dog trainer, even though they already have one. Though the one that they have said that he would also like the job and that he has very similar ideas. He's like, this isn't a problem with the dogs. The dogs are fine. It's everyone interacting with them and sneaking up on them and not giving them their privacy that's causing problems. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. I don't know though, man. I just think that that quickly after a bite is maybe a little soon to be bringing the dogs back. I would maybe work with them a little bit and then bring them back. But that's just me. Not that I blame the dogs at all for this. 9 times out of 10, if there's a dog-human negative interaction, I blame the human almost every time. But at the end of the day, it's still the White House and it still has to be safe. So just be careful, all right, everyone? And also, don't surprise dogs. Don't sneak up behind a dog like, we got you, buddy. Speaking of dogs, the police were called in New Mexico this weekend, which is a sentence I'm sure people say a lot, based solely off of my knowledge of New Mexico from Breaking Bad. But this time, it was not a meth lab or a drug bust or anything like that. A dog got his head stuck in a pretzel bucket. Well, they thought it was a pretzel bucket. It turned out to be one of those, like, automatic dog feeders that he must have gotten his face into to eat the rest of the dog food, and then he couldn't get out. But they thought it was a pretzel bucket, so they named him Pretzel. The police department was receiving hundreds of calls because this dog was running around. Nobody could catch him. He was weaving in and out of traffic with a bucket on his head, and they were so afraid that he was going to get hit. It took officers 3 hours to track him down and catch him so that they could get the bucket off of his head. The really cute thing though is, I didn't actually put that in. There we go. He got it off and he just immediately was so hungry and thirsty. So they took care of him. He's with a foster home now, and they tried to track someone down through microchip. He wasn't microchipped. He's not neutered. So they think he's probably just a stray, and he'll be up for adoption on April 17th. So happy St. Patrick's Day to cute little homeboy Pretzel. Oh, he's so handsome. I can't get enough. All right, Chrissy Teigen was on Jimmy Fallon. And she talked about how she was at the presidential inauguration. Her husband, John Legend, was performing. And also performing that night with Katy Perry. After Katy's performance, I guess Chrissy Teigen ran into her. And Chrissy Teigen's like, I don't know why. I always get nervous around Katy Perry because I always embarrass myself in front of Katy Perry. Well, I guess what she ended up saying is, wow, that performance was amazing. I don't usually like fireworks, which if you don't know, Katy Perry's inauguration performance, there were tons of fireworks. She goes, I don't normally like fireworks, but that was incredible. And then Katy's face, I guess, just sort of dropped. She's like, okay, bye. And she's like, oh my gosh, I think she thought I said firework, like the song. So Chrissy Teigen offended Katy Perry this time by trying extra hard not to offend Katy Perry. I always do that. If I ever go out of my way to do something that's less embarrassing, it always ends up being way more embarrassing. That's why I decided to just live my life and not worry about how everyone feels about it. And finally, this is so juicy. U.S. Representatives Jim Jordan from Ohio and Matt Gaetz from Florida have opened the door for Britney Spears to overthrow her conservatorship. The two of them sent a letter to the Judiciary Chairman. I did not write down the Judiciary Chairman's name, saying that they would like to have a hearing about conservatorships. So they want to get all of the House together, and they want to have a hearing and talk and debate about what conservatorships are and what they mean. And they very specifically cite Britney Spears in the letter. And they were like, the most obvious case of this is the performing artist Britney Spears, who in 2008 got her conservatorship put into place and hasn't been able to, really do much since. Here's the thing. TMZ caught up with Gaetz afterward, Representative Gaetz afterward, and he was just like, yeah, I watched the Framing Britney documentary on Hulu, and it was so eye-opening, and I would love, if we can get this hearing going, if Britney could come up and testify about her experience with conservatorship, because the whole thing about her begging the court to not even just overturn the conservatorship, she was begging the court to just make her dad not the conservator. She says, anyone else, I'm afraid of him. He doesn't have my best interest in mind, and she should have at least that much say over it, shouldn't she? So she potentially will be going before Congress to tell them everything, and you better believe I will treat it like the Super Bowl. I'm gonna turn on C-SPAN and pretend that I am in the room with her, holding her hand, getting her through this, because I want Britney to be okay more than anything. It's shocking that she hasn't been able to do this yet, and that it took a Hulu documentary to get people to pay attention to it, but at least it did, man. I'm so happy for her. I hope everything works out, because that's just a terrifying situation. And if you haven't watched the New York Times Presents Framing Britney on Hulu, you're missing out. And that is the Morning Mews. Before we continue, I would like to thank our patrons. Some of our patrons over on patreon.com. Hold on. There we go. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, patreon.com/Nightcat Show. If you don't know, Patreon is an awesome service where you can pledge a monthly amount, and it can, I have 2 levels that are so cheap, $3 and $5 a month, and that helps keep this show on YouTube, helps me pay the bills, helps me improve it, buy prizes for the prize pond, all that sort of stuff. I'm not able to do it without my patrons, so I want to take some time and thank a couple of people here, including Heather up in Idaho. Hi, Heather. She has been a huge supporter of Nightcat since the very beginning. I've sent her a lot of thank you cards. She even bought some of the Easter grab bags that are on nightcatmerch.com. Heather, you perfect angel. Thank you so much. Next up, we've got Heidi Jensen. Heidi, thank you. Jackie Heredia. Jackie, also huge supporter. I've sent a lot of cards. You're all amazing. Thank you. Jasmine Solace. Thank you, Jasmine. And Jen Redden. Jen, Heidi, Jackie, Jasmine, and Heather, you're all incredible. If you'd like to be as cool as them, you also can join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Nightcat Show. We can only keep doing this if we can financially make it work. And we're spending some money on prize pond prizes. So help me out a little bit. Let's do it. All right, speaking of prize pond, I think that it is time to get into the prize pond. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's take a look here and see. Hold on. Well, before I do that, let's take a look at the YouTube chat. See if anyone's good. Hi, Sadie. Hi, Mindy. Cran F. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. All right. Now, I hope you're next to your phone, because I will be calling one of you, random scroll, to play Prize Pond. Let us see. Okay. I'm calling. I need to get a good game show music for this bit. Hello? Hello, is this Joel? Joel, can you hear me? I don't think we're on with Joel.
Hello?
Oh, hey, is this Joel?
Yeah?
Hey, Joel, it's Nightcat. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Are you ready to play Prize Pond?
Yes.
Awesome. What are you up to right now?
I'm in the living room watching you.
Oh my goodness. Well, hi. I'm going to wave to you right now. All right. So I assume you've watched us play Prize Pond and you know how it works, but for the folks at home, here's what we're going to do. Behind me, I've got fish tanks. And in these fish tanks, I have got a fishing net and a fishing rod. I am going to ask you to pick one of them. Each of them has a fantastic prize attached, but you have to make a pretty hard decision, Joel. Would you like the hook or the net?
I would like the net.
You're gonna go with the net? All right, I'm gonna grab it here. Ooh, we got a fighter. Ah! Oh my gosh. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, you got a cool sticker pack, Joel. Let's see here. You have got, are you a Harry Potter fan? Not so much? Well, you do get yourself, this can be the start of your Harry Potter collection because you should be a Harry Potter fan. This is a Hagrid sticker that says Keeper of the Keys and Grounds. Here we have got a Jurassic Park sticker. It's just a giant T-Rex eating one of the Jurassic Park cars. Do you like Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Do you like dinosaurs in general?
Yeah.
Awesome. Dinosaurs are so cool. How about Pokemon? Do you like Pokemon? Because you also got yourself a Mr. Mime sticker. And...
Pokemon.
Awesome. And you've got some Nightcat stickers as well. So, Joel, that's a pretty great sticker pack. And it could be yours if you want it. Or would you like to trade for whatever is on the hook? So you'll lose the stickers, but you'll get whatever is on the fishing pole. What would you like to do?
I would like the hook.
You were going to go with the hook? All right, I'm going to turn these stickers back over to the prize department. All right, here we go. Ooh, wiggly, wiggly. Let's see. Oh, you got an inflatable green beach ball with a little happy face on it. That's too stinking cute. I will make sure you get this, and I will also make sure, Joel, that I include some Nightcap with Nightcat stickers. So don't worry, you will still get some stickers, and I'll get your beach ball in the mail. What do you think of that?
That's kind of cool.
Awesome. Oh, incredible. I love it, man. Are you on your way to school? You got school today?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you have a great day at school. All right. Have fun.
Okay.
All right. I'll text you a little bit later for your information, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Joel. Have a good day.
Bye.
If you would like to play Prize Pond just like our buddy Joel, and I'm pretty sure the audio worked, it better have. Yay, it is working. If you'd like to play Prize Pond just like Joel, well, it's super duper easy. We play every day on Morning Announcements. Tell all of your friends because I want to make this huge. It's going to be so fun. Tell all your friends about it, etc., etc. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Prize Pond. I guess that's it. Before we go, I would like to plug just a couple of things. Number one, leave me a voicemail. Send me a text anytime. I want to hear your ghost stories. I'm asking for a lot of ghost stories right now. So if you have like the time that you met a ghost, or the time you saw a ghost, or you think you saw a UFO or an alien, or your true crime brag, how were you involved in like a true crime story? I want to hear all of that. So shoot me a text or leave me a voicemail. 601-557-CAT1 is the number for that. The merch store has been off the hook. I spent all day yesterday packing Easter grab bags. If you missed that, you can see the Easter grab bags on yesterday's Morning Announcements. But it's just so many toys and candies and stickers, and I can't wait for you to open them. They're so, so fun. Plus, we have all the officially licensed Nightcat merch, and we also have the Nightcat Toy Shack. I've got all sorts of awesome gizmos, gadgets, toys for anybody on any budget. You're gonna love it. Nightcatmerch.com. Go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/nightcatshow if you'd like to support financially. And I would like to point out our podcast. So the podcast Nightcat Radio is the audio version of every Morning Announcements, every Nightcap with Nightcat, and coming very, very soon, I promise, the Curiosity Killed Nightcat True Crime Companion series to the YouTube channel. So go download that, leave me a review. Leaving a review on podcasts is like the #1 way to grow a podcast. So if you wouldn't mind, leave me a 5-star review, a couple of sentences, that would really help a lot. All right. Until tomorrow, I guess. Have a lovely day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you, actually, no, tomorrow. I'll see you tonight because I'll be live chatting during Nightcap with Nightcat. So be here again at 7 o'clock. And I'm going to be on Good Things Utah, ABC4 here in 2 hours, hour and a half-ish. So make sure you're watching that as well. But until then, enjoy your 3 minutes of fish.